Hey family, bear with me. I have a quick testimony that I feel led to share. So yesterday, July 18th, my small business, which is an indie bookstore based in the Charlotte, North Carolina area, hosted our first Christian author book signing and conversation with preacher, podcaster, and now author Brenda Palmer. She was in conversation with another author who is an award-winning trauma therapist, Kobe Campbell. You can find both of them on all the various social media platforms, and the event went incredibly well. It was in celebration of Brenda's debut book, The Journey of Yes, and I know that I've shared the flyer for it on the YouTube post side of my page, right? But I, again, have a quick testimony. So the event sold out. We, had it at a local church here in Charlotte. And, most of the people who came, these were folks who follow Brenda, and, obviously she's promoting her book tour. We were one of the stops on her tour. And at the end, after the conversation was over, because we did the book signing first and then the conversation, there was a woman named Shayna, did not know her prior to, who came up to me as I was having a conversation with a few other guests standing behind our table where we were selling, some of our merchandise. We have some apparel and journals on sale. And she pulled me aside and said, I have something I want to share with you. And I said, give me a second. I went to say something to someone real quick and came back over to her. And lo and behold, she told me that the Spirit of the Lord told her to sow $100 into me. Now I'm thinking, I said, are you sure you're not supposed to sow it into Shelves Bookstore? And she said, no, I'm supposed to sow it into you. Again, I don't know her. And she traveled in. She was actually one of our handful of guests who traveled in order to attend this event. And so she asked me if I had, any of the apps for her to give, and I gave her my Cash App. But this is what makes this a testimony. So she said that the Lord told her to sow $100 into me. Yesterday, before the event officially started at 6 p.m. on the 18th. So yesterday, or it could have been the day before, I remember when I was packing up our merch to prepare for the event, I said, well, you know what, God, if we could sell at least, $100 worth of stuff from our merchandise table, that would be great. And we actually only ended up selling one item, right? And so she had no idea. I didn't even share this with her, but I feel led to share it with you guys. Let God be the God of your transition. This is not so much about, oh my gosh, this is a sign that I'm on the right path, but this is about letting God just do what only He can get the glory for.